Evan Mobley wins the 2024-2025 Kia NBA Defensive Player of the Year award. There are some major implications with him winning it. Some things you may not be thinking of, and some things everyone is talking about right now on Twitter. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you on Cavs Digest, talking Cavs basketball, where we sit and wait for Game 3 Saturday. That 2 days off is killer. Cavaliers in Miami. I got asked today if I thought it was a little early for them to go down there. They're a veteran team. They're well led. I'm not worried about them, partying and hanging out, and they'll be ready. Saturday at 1 o'clock, kind of a weird time to get after it, but we're just going to get ready for Game 1. Hopefully they can take that one and get ready for a sweep. We'll keep you updated on that. Some exciting things happening at Cavs Digest. We're not going to reveal it yet, but you will see soon. Best time to subscribe, best time to comment. If you're not watching all the videos, be sure to do that because you're going to maybe notice some major changes coming up. So, jumping into it, Evan Mobley, the Defensive Player of the Year award. Homegrown talent, drafted by the Cavaliers. We talked about this award and him getting this award a lot over the past month. Especially with Draymond gaining a little bit of steam on him, and we got a little nervous about it, and I just wanted him to win very, very badly. And him getting this award was just great. It was terrific. I'm excited for Evan Mobley. Should be celebrated. I think it adds to the hype of the Cavaliers. They're kind of trouncing through, not as bad as they were through the end of the season, but I mean, you need things to kind of pick you up and keep you going through the the early playoffs, and I think this is a great thing for the Cavs. And again, when your homegrown guy wins this award, I think it's really, really great. Should be celebrated, should be noted. As a Cavs fan, someone that follows the Cavs, has broken down Mobley's game, steals, blocks, one-on-one guarding, the meaning he has to the defense overall. It's well-deserved, it's well-earned. Yes, Victor Wembanyama would have won if he were healthy, most likely. I don't care. I think health is an important part of winning awards and being in the mix for awards, and the fact that Mobley was healthy, he earned it. He deserved to win it there. Flowing over to the voting, you can see there, it was actually Dyson Daniels that came in second with 25 first-place votes. I love it. Dyson Daniels really, really talented. He's going to do some good things in the future, and definitely got to watch out for. Big men just tend to win the award more, and Dyson might get involved later in this kind of award, but for Mobley, he's going to win this for years in a row. Good defensive rating, 108.3. That brings us to the hot debate right now that I've seen in this Defensive Player of the Year world. Mobley averaging, the steals and blocks. As I get that stat line pulled up for you. There we go. Steals and blocks there. Not the most steals and blocks in the NBA. Not even total, not even average. But the noted idea of him one-on-one guarding different players, right? The value there of his ability to guard. And we talked about this when we were kind of doing our pitch for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. 5 positions. He can guard point guard, he can guard center, and everything in between. Extremely valuable. Now, the hot debate right now is there are a lot of guys that can do that, and over the years that hasn't necessarily been considered. I don't think that's true. I just think those guys haven't brought... I saw Bam Adebayo as an example. Bam can't guard 5 positions. That's untrue. Dyson Daniels can't guard 5 positions, and Draymond Green can't guard 5 positions. Evan Mobley can. 5 positions, steals, blocks, rim protection, perimeter defense, closeouts. Shall I go on? Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. Earned it. Deserves it. I know there's going to be some debate. There's always debate with awards and different things that's going on. And I'll also say I'm just really excited at the idea, in this voting process. You can see Draymond's end-of-year push, the recency bias getting on ESPN, NBA Today. He couldn't even hold 2 weeks without causing trouble. 2 weeks later, he's fighting the Rockets physically in the playoffs, causing trouble. I'm glad the writers and the voters understood the assignment and just kind of said, look, this has been the guy since Victor Wembanyama got hurt. He's earned it. He deserves it. And there it is. So, props to Evan Mobley. Really, really good thing to see there. And again, to take it away from Draymond, really, really special. You got to love that, right? Draymond doesn't get it. Evan Mobley does. He is your defensive player of the year 2024, 2025. And look, opportunities going forward, he could win this award going forward. So this may not even be the first time that Evan Mobley wins this award. So we will watch in the future for him winning that award. Drop down in the comments. What do you think about the steals, blocks debate, other players that you thought were in consideration? The love of Mobley winning over Draymond, I thought that added some juice to it. Let me know what you think on that front. However, I kind of peeked it here for you just a second ago. This is something a lot of people don't consider, okay? And it's important to break this down. Bobby Marks of ESPN put this out. He's great in the front office, specifically with the front office numbers. By winning this award after signing the rookie extension, Evan Mobley gets $8 million by winning this award. His salary jumps from $38 million, almost $39, to $46. I guess it's closer to $7.5, but still, $7.5 million Evan Mobley gets for winning the Defensive Player of the Year award. Look, we're in the middle of a playoff run. I understand you don't care about money. I don't personally care about money. But with this award, and on this channel, we are going to talk about the future and implications that come with something like this. Okay, so you look again, if he wins it next time, he goes almost $9 million, then almost just under $10 million. I mean, he can get some serious money by winning this award. And I do think in that stretch, he'll be eligible and he'll be in the mix. He never, knock on wood, doesn't really get hurt too often. He's only 23, 24 years old, and he's clearly getting national notoriety to be a guy to be considered with this award. You look down there, contract language that increased first-year salary 25% of the salary cap to 30% if Mobley was named Defensive Player of the Year. Major financial impacts, future implications, money's flowing when he wins this award. You may say to yourself, good, he deserves it. I agree. Get your money. I'm always big in the NBA. If you earned it, you earned it. The big part, though, that final part, bottom row, new rule to the NBA in the past, something to watch. We'll break it down more in the summer. The extension increase now has Cleveland with $219 million in projected salary for 2025-2026 over the second apron. If you haven't heard about the second apron, it was a rule implemented into the NBA to essentially keep teams like Boston from just paying guys, not your original 3 or 4 guys, because the Cavs will pay them, but the next group, right? So now, give an example for you. This may cost you a Max Strus. You may now have to trade Max Strus to get under that apron if you don't want to pay all that money. And it's similar to luxury tax, but I've seen teams strongly avoiding it. The Clippers not signing Paul George because of it. The Nuggets going young because of it. It's a major change, something to really consider. Drop down in the comments. Do you care about this future implication of money when it comes to Evan Mobley? Or is this more of a, hey, don't kill my vibe right now. The Defensive Player of the Year plays for the Cavs. We'll worry about the money later. We're in the middle of a playoff run. I respect that opinion. I'm with you on that. Drop down in the comments. Stay tuned and subscribe with Cavs Digest for some exciting things coming up.